Shit, but you know that's the way it was, you know. And then, but the Jaeger bombers, fuck that. We couldn't remember shit the next day, dude. We would do some crazy shit that we probably didn't even know of. You know what I mean? It was like, what the hell? But that's all the bands. They love that Jaeger. Some of them love it. Some of them, you know, some people don't even drink. You know what I mean?
I don't
Jaeger
think
too
much into it.
Yeah.
Do you ever let Xavier have a sip of beer every now and then?
No, I've never.
Some
this kid,
hard
respect,
cider?
I respect him and his dad. And
just being me.
he's
you know?
never asked
You know,
me or anything.
I don't care if he does. You know, being his dad. You know, been watching him growing up doing this.
Yeah.
And because you know, I'm an old fart myself. You know? Okay, I'm from the '80s. You know, I'm still loving the '80s music.
So are these guys.
And you know, it's like, but you know, to watch him grow up and being with these guys here, the older ones, and watching Dylan, you know, I'm happy. You know. Just as long as you don't get in trouble and throw his ass in the goddamn
That's
hammer,
for real,
you
man.
know?
I knew around that long, you see how where it goes to when it starts destroying a band. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
you start to wise up to that after a while.
And you do, and you know, I know that that last band I was in, it just started to fall apart. I mean, you know, my nephew died, and I started drinking a little heavy, and things just fell apart. And it wasn't really just so much because of me; it was our guitars had already left, and it was falling apart already.
Yeah.
So we tried to regroup, and it just wasn't the same. So you had one other bozo over there saying, "Oh, this is a real bass guitar 6-string." I said, so my 4-string you're saying is not a real guitar? What the fuck does Steve Harris play from fucking Iron Maiden? You know, you didn't say, yeah. He goes, oh, but this is a real guitar 6-string. Whatever, man. I mean, the guy could play, but it didn't matter. I mean, so he wanted control, and then things started to get out of line. And then I thought my bro, that was my bro, the drummer, didn't have my back, and you know what I mean? And I started to see things, and I should have just stepped out. You know what I mean? That's really what I should have done. But
try to keep it going.
I try to keep it going, and it just doesn't. When you don't have the original band members, sometimes it doesn't work out. Yeah. Sometimes.
It's good just to stop and start.
Yeah. Now I know with us, it worked out perfect because we were already playing with the 19 of just one guy and his son.
Yeah.
And so it just panned out that when we felt the chemistry, we already had it. We just took it with us.
It just starts clicking. Yeah.
And we have a new song called "The Cyclist," and that thing's coming out amazing. We're gonna play it tonight.
Really? Do you record it or?
Oh, we haven't recorded it yet, but we're gonna record it tonight.
Fuck yeah, man.
You
guys are.
It's a good song. It's one that needs to be heard by other people. You know? Yeah. And this one here, I think it kind of puts the respect towards this band where they're wanting to go.
Yeah.
You know, because you know, like Paul was saying, you know, these are different ages that they're working with.
Yeah.
And I think this right here really puts the respect back into the music itself.
Yeah.
And when you got all these guys working together as hard as they do, and this stuff just don't come out of a trash can. It's coming from the lead singer, the guitar player, the drummer, everybody all putting their effort into this thing.
Who writes music?
He writes all the lyrics.
I do all lyrics.
You know, we write the music as far as bass, me and
like
him
all
and guitar.
group
We just
effort?
all work together. We don't like to say one person wrote it all because that's kind of almost saying it was all yours. You know, and this is kind of like the same problem we had with the last person.
Oh yeah.
From 1907. You know, this is my music. This is my music. I wrote it. I mean, it's like, wait a minute here. What am I, chopped liver?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I mean, we all did this. You know, if you didn't have this bass here, you know, but that's the way it is. You know, with a lot of bands, if somebody becomes a head trip and they want to take it off, they want to say, they want to put their foot down and say, "This is."
I wonder if I'm ever gonna get like that, dude.
No, you're not like that.
Yeah, dude.
This guy writes all of the stuff, and he's
I don't have a
he's
big
real
ego.
open about it though. Like if we start changing anything, he's not like a dick about it, and like no, this is the way it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
I'm not like Mark Wahlberg in that movie Rockstar.
I know.
He was good enough not to call it the Paul Mendes project. The Peter West project.
Yeah.
We just make it an equal opportunity here. First of all, fun for the music.
Yeah.
And it's a hobby. I mean, we don't expect to become rich out of it. If we made a one-hit wonder, you know, if something went platinum, that would be great.
Oh, yeah.
So be it.
And then it's gonna eventually get mixed into a rap song. Just
you know,
someone's gonna use it later. A little Wheezy.
You know, I've been on the road long enough, and I'm sure he has too. Will, I know he has, and he knows there's no money in it.
Yeah, we know what pays our bills.
Yeah,
you know, we
day jobs.
We either got full-time jobs. Xavier's going to school. You know, he's got to finish school up. I mean, that's our hearts lie in the music, but we know what pays our bills. You know?
Yeah. We just like creating original music. Period.
Yeah, fuck
Isn't it
yeah,
weird
dude.
whenever people
Like-
just completely forget about that and just start thinking all about
And-
cash, and it's like,
And
dude,
you know, and that's what I tell, and that's what I told
Sellouts.
the last person when I was with Rain, JJ. You know, he was autistic, and he goes, dude, he goes, when y'all opened up for Theory of a Dead Man on their mainline stage, y'all bet y'all made like $3,000, huh? And I go, well, I made $150, dude. So we got the recognition, but that was about it.
Yeah.
So you do not. You can go open for Testament and get paid $100.
yeah.
I knew Cryoburn back in the day. That's what they got paid. They opened up for almost every rock star band in the world, just like him.
I was reading an article the other day.
All you have is stories.
I was reading an article the other day. That's a good point you bring it up. Like Testament and
Yeah.
Exodus, like they're singers. They've had full-time jobs up until like 2-3 years ago.
Yeah, Chuck Billy.
Yeah, if they weren't,
Drug
if they weren't touring, he was driving a truck or installing doors, stuff like that.
Exactly.
He's construction work. Yeah.
Yeah, and then that's the thing, you know, you gotta make money before you can go out on the road. If you don't have money for gas, I mean, who's gonna take you out there?
Yeah.
Nobody is, you know.
Real,
You gotta you know, you gotta do it for yourself. I mean, if you want to make a career out of it, it's hard now in the music industry. You know, you've already had the ones that's like Testament that's pulling up, Exodus, you know, and them guys are all out of Joplin, California. You know what I mean? They're. I'm glad the original singer's back from Exodus. I wish I would have went to this concert. This guy
Yeah,
went
we
to.
just came from
He
that,
said it was
from
killer.
that, from that show, you know. But there are a lot of people that didn't realize that the original singer came back. So when he stepped out on stage, it was a shocker for a lot of them, you know. And so, you know, you can see the change in people, you know. You know, but you know, he was, you know, he told his story. You know, I came back because of Chuck Billy.
Oh, really?
You know, the singer did, and
Yeah.
some of the other players did. You know, it takes other bands to do that. You know, that means you're doing something right.
Yeah.
You know, because music's not dead. It just went underground for a while.
Yeah, for real.
You know,
Yeah.
It just got the mainstream got flooded with
Yeah.
crap.
Yeah.
With
Yeah.
hip-hop.
Well, I'm glad. I'm glad you guys got all the metal acts in town tonight. You got Aesthetic and Scream at the Sky to open for you guys.
I've known Anthony, the bass player. He used to play with this guy, you
Yeah.
know, and was it Thomas Casket?
Yeah.
And we did a show at Rookies there.
Rookies,
Remember that?
the one out in Mount Gordo,
Yeah.
Palm Side.
Palm Side and
Countless shows with
So I
him.
know Anthony, and also I've known all the guys from Scream at the Sky, which
Yeah.
they call it, man. Now
Yeah, yeah.
we did so many shows.
That's
with those
awesome.
guys.
You guys are
Jason's-
like founders of the scene.
yeah. Jason's been a
original-
long-time friend.
Roswell.
Richard, Chuck.
This guy used to be in a band. I don't know if you.
Yeah, I
what
was
was
in a band a long time ago. We're like starting out whenever.
What was the name of it?
We're called Porcelain God.
Porcelain
And,
God, yeah.
We're like,
Heard of it.
yeah, we're like starting out. We're like way softer than everybody else's music.
Oh,
It's so
okay.
tough to play with a lot of metal bands.
Yeah,
Right.
I think it's awesome though, dude. Like all that kind of shit, man.
Yeah.
So what do you guys favorite songs, man? Let's go down. Dylan, what's your favorite song on the EP?
On the EP, I like Saving the Lie.
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 Really?
I gotta say the Burial, man. I
Burial?
love the ballad. Yeah.
Really?
And I like when I get
That's
to
my
sing
second
and,
best.
and hit those notes and see people's faces, and they're like, "Oh,
Dude,
That's
I'm
weird.
stoked, man. I'm
Yeah.
stoked to hear
Oh,
it,
don't
man.
you love that? If I
Right.
could get like 3 people making that face, then
Yeah.
that's just like,
I-
oh yes.
I get all the time, man. People are coming up to
It's a
me.
good show.
Now we've been selling the EPs and stuff. You know, we went through 100 in the first couple of weeks.
Yeah, man.
And
That quick.
I get some people coming up
It's
to
a
me and
good
they're like,
seller.
I really like the third song, but who do you have singing on there with you?
Uh-huh.
And it's
That's
the Burial.
that's still
And
me.
I'm like, that's me. No, it's not. I was driving around with my fiance's daughter in the car a couple weeks ago, and that song was on, and she's 5 years old. She didn't believe it was me.
Really?
She made me turn the radio down and sing her the song in person, and then she was finally like, "Okay, well, it's you."
But I
awesome,
think
dude.
out of the 5 EP album we have, if any one of those did make a hit, it would be the Burial track number 3.
Really? Dude,
Yeah.
yeah. I'm stoked to hear it, man.
Yeah, that would be the one. I mean, it's true. I mean, but I just like Saving the Lie because it's upbeat. You know what I mean? And
Fuck
I don't know.
dude.
I'm a thrasher. Dude.
Stoked, man. You guys got a nice little spread, man, in the newspaper and stuff. It's
Right
it's
on,
awesome.
appreciate that.
You guys are gonna rock out tonight. Yeah, dude, I'm excited for you guys, man.
Yeah,
Afterthought.
man, it's
thanks
good to
for
meet you guys.
thanks for doing the podcast with us. West
Yeah,
Coast
thanks for
Times.
having us, man.
Right,
So
thanks for
17,
having us.
for
and
sure, man.
it's-
We got Will vocals, Paul bass, Xavier guitar, Dylan on drums. Hell yeah, man. Concludes episode 17, Westward Signs.
Thanks, guys.
I'm Peter West.
I'm James.
And this is yeah. Alright guys, check you guys out.